Irish drags her back.
It is a rough and tumble world, to be sure.
Oh, Gotham takes a big hit off the line.
But what's surprising about roller derby is how warm and fuzzy it can also be.
So good job, bees. I love you. I'm super proud of you.
It's the most welcoming community of people you'll ever meet, and everybody has such a love and a drive for the sport, and it's just so inspiring the way that they pick each other up and the way that they come together to accomplish their goals. It's just something that's wonderful to be a part of.
I just went to my second game in a tournament last weekend, and it was just so great to see how encouraging everyone was and just how emotional, and it really allows you to build a great community, which I don't think is super easy coming from a small town into the city.
Yes, bonds are built quickly in this oddly intimate atmosphere.
You get to know lots of people. It's an ever-changing group. We just had 17 people join our league, so it's pretty amazing.
That means Reese is going to have 30 seconds here now where she can score points unobstructed.
I love skating. I love the game, and it's pretty amazing being part of a team. It's the first time I've ever done it.
It's the only place where you can go and hit your teammates or your opponents as hard as you want, not get charged for it. It's pretty great, and it's just, I don't know. It's kind of, you get to get away from your life for a bit, and you get to pretend like you're this whole other person.
And creating an alternate persona is a big part of roller derby life. One of the rites of passage for players is coming up with their name.
201 Stabitha. 202 Curb Stompin' Colshaw.
Names can be deeply personal, or sometimes not.
I looked at ideas online, and I think somebody suggested it, and I had a list of things that I wanted to pick from, and I got so stressed out about it that I ended up just going to one of my friends and being like, which one do you like? And she picked it, and I was like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
The pseudonyms are a bit of a holdover from the sport's original heyday, when it was more closely associated with professional wrestling and often featured scripted outcomes.
It's much more athletic, and it is a real sport, and it is really hard-hitting. None of it's staged, none of it's still big hits and stuff, but I'm not just going around elbowing people and trying to hurt them. It used to be a lot more big sweeping hits, and just a couple of years ago we really started changing our focus to be on containing those jammers. So you still see, the big hits and stuff like that. It still happens, but it's a lot more on slowing the pack down, slowing those jammers down.
Along with that evolution, roller derby has experienced a resurgence in popularity in recent years. Saskatoon's Roller Derby League has been around for about a decade, but competitors still find themselves fighting misconceptions.
I've gotten, Megan, you have no tattoos. How do you fit in? And I said, you don't need tattoos to play. The first thing they say is, what if you break your hands? They're all terrified that I'm going to get injured and not be able to work, which is one of the first things that I asked when I joined the sport is how common are upper body injuries that are going to keep me out of work? As long as you know what you're doing, it's plenty safe.
For those who are interested in learning more about getting involved, the league has a Facebook page, and there are regular fresh meat events designed to give them a taste of what derby is like in a low-pressure environment.
And they have the opportunity to try it, learn how to skate. We insure you, it's $20. And for 2 weeks, you can give it a shot. We have all of the gear that you need, and you'll learn whether or not you love it, and you probably will love it.
When you first start, you're like a level 1 and you learn how to skate and you positionally block, and then level 2 you learn how to lean and push each other out of bounds, and then when you're level 3 you can actually hit each other and have all that fun.
I'm super shy, so I was scared about meeting new people. I've also never ever been good at a sport before, but I do like playing sports even though I know I'm not going to win things. And everybody, all of the senior skaters that were at the intake were so nice. I know coming from high school into being a young adult, it's actually kind of hard when you're used to playing sports. After finishing university, I didn't have that element in my life because I am a competitive person, so I thought roller derby really filled that hole for me and got me active. It kind of brings together the misfit toys kind of the world kind of thing, and we all band together into a family. And we've got, me, I'm a nurse, and we've got tattoo artists, we've got lawyers.
It's my place to get away and have fun outside of everything else. Like, it's like my relaxation place, I guess, even though it doesn't seem that relaxing.
Doesn't matter what's going on at home. You're stressed with work, you're stressed with relationships, your parents, boys, anything. You can just leave it at the door and it's behind you for 2 hours and you leave. You can come to practice and be like, man, like, I'm dragging my butt. I really don't want to be here tonight, but you leave and you've got a smile on your face.
In Saskatoon, I'm Simon Hyatt reporting.